Hello, fellow nerdlings. This is going to be the first part of a small-ish series, I guess, that I'm currently starting. This is an idea that I had to start talking about things that are not directly perhaps giving you ideas on painting. Like that's not going to be recipes and techniques as much as sort of advice and concepts of things that you might think about when painting miniatures. But first, perhaps you'd like to subscribe and like this video. I will be adding more content to my channel over the coming weeks and months and years, I guess, as long as you allow me to and or want me to. So what are we talking about today? Today, in this video, I'm going to be talking about a thing that might help you out if you are feeling that the hobby probably or perhaps isn't doing something for you. And that would be to slow down, take it easy. This is supposed to be fun. It's not a chore. Once this becomes a chore, you will stop painting, you will stop building, you will stop doing things. Perhaps you'll just feel like it's draining you, and that's not the way it's supposed to feel. We're doing this because we are enjoying it, and that's the biggest reason, I think. We're enjoying the process of painting and creating, and then we're also enjoying the feeling we get when we put painted models on a table or on a display or in a competition of some sort. There's this wild idea online, and I see it constantly in videos and on posts on different websites and apps and whatever, that you need to be fast, you need to produce a lot. And let me tell you that that is not the case. It might be for you. You might be one of those outliers that really enjoy that chase, that stressful environment that can create. And if that's the case, that's fine. You do you. I will not be doing that because I feel like that's not the way I like to do these things. I paint to sort of help myself. For me, this is a therapeutical thing. I sit down and I can pretty much block off the entire world for an hour or so. But then I don't paint for display anymore. I used to do that before, and I feel it's fine. If you want to paint for display pieces and competition stuff, that is totally fine. It's not for me now. Nowadays, I paint to play. So my miniatures are mostly just going to be tabletop standard stuff that I can put on a table and feel good about. And one of the things that have definitely helped me when it comes to being able to paint an entire army, this is something that I figured out in the last couple of years, because for the most part of my time in this hobby, I have not been able to paint a complete army. And a big reason for that is that I felt this sort of pressure to do it as fast as I possibly can. And like I said, that just didn't work for me. That just meant that I painted perhaps like a squad of miniatures, and then I put it away into storage, and it never ever got to see the light of day again. And that is probably why I felt it was a lot more easier for me to play display pieces and competition pieces, because then I only had to do like one miniature or like 5 guys or like a large monster or something. And I still do these things sometimes. It's very rare today, but I have done some competition in the last 10 years. And what changed is that I kind of just grew out of it. Now I have this sort of routine where I just sit down pretty much every night and I do something. It could be just perhaps making some bases for 2 or 3 miniatures, or like in the video you're watching right now, that's the weird Cawdor video that I've been trying to do a voiceover for like a week. I painted like the red parts of my Cawdor guys, and I didn't feel that I needed to stress about it, and I haven't had some sort of idea that this has to be done now. Just let it go, just let it flow through. If I had wanted to, I could have done more, but this evening, that's pretty much all I wanted to do, and so that's what I did. In the end, if you do this slowly over time, your miniatures will get more painted. You will get an army onto the table at a pace that suits you and that you can feel is not stressful in any way. And it will also help you build the motor skills at a comfortable pace so that you will get better, and that will also speed up your painting, but in a more natural way. No stress, no weird deadlines, unless you really want to. There's nothing wrong with deadlines, but if you're gonna do this for like a prolonged period of time, you can't have a lot of hard deadlines. At least I can't. So this is the end of the video now, and you're gonna see some of my color models. These are not the best ones. They are not finished here. I'm gonna finish them someday, but it's gonna be fine. I will actually be able to put these on the table and they will look great and it will feel awesome to be able to play with them. And that's pretty much the reason we do this. So, well, thanks for watching, and I hope I see you again soon. There will be a video in a couple of days again, and well, yes again, thank you. Bye.